In the morning, Sudarto, like many fish buyer in Southeast Sulawesi, is busy sorting fish and storing them in ice box before they are distributed.
Nama saya Pak Sudarto. Ya, pekerjaan sehari-hari itu nelayan. Samping profesi sebagai nelayan, pengumpul juga ikan-ikan dari nelayan yang hasil tangkapan nelayan yang dipancing, yang kita beli dengan sistem ditimbang. Nah, ikan-ikan tenggiri, ikan kakap merah, ikan-ikan kerapu, nanti pemasarannya di Kendari.
Fishers depend deeply on the climate and the conditions of the oceans. Not just Sudarto, but all his fellow fishers and entire livelihoods rely on the weather. When sea can't be trusted, they need to be creative, adapt, and create smarter ways to meet their needs.
Dari bulan 9 sampai bulan 5 begini ya, itu baru bisa masih agak bagus hasilnya. Kalau sudah masuk bulan 6 itu sampai bulan 8 itu, wah, kadang orang tidak bisa melaut. Sementara, kecuali mungkin ada kayak kita sampingan juga bikin usaha seperti kan di sini kalau es batu paling laku.
In Buton, fishers recognize the urgent need for reliable ice supplies, ice to preserve fish while still at sea and during the distributions. What began as a necessity soon became an opportunity, the chance to secure a better price and strengthen local fisheries.
Like people, especially like coastal people who rely on capture fisheries, they need like different livelihood, like a couple of livelihood because they need to adapt with the condition of the weather and so on. Regarding the income side, I think it's very important to see what are the potential opportunities there. If we are talking about the market, what the communities needs there, what are the problems of the communities that can be addressed by several specific work, for example.
Jadi Oktober, November, Desember, Januari, Februari, April itu musim ikan. Insya Allah ikan banyak dan itu kebutuhan es melonjak, tidak sesuai antara permintaan es dengan jumlah produksi yang ada, karena jujur saja di sekitaran ini ada produksi rumahan juga terkait es batu ini. Cuman permintaan es batu dengan jumlah produksi ini tidak kena, sehingga terkadang nelayan itu sudah lakukan persiapan untuk turun ke laut, menyiapkan bekal dan lain sebagainya, tetapi gagal turun ke laut hanya gara-gara persoalan es tidak ada. Nah, ini yang mendasari kami kelompok PAP untuk coba buka usaha. Kita sepakat untuk buka usaha es batu ini.
This momentum encouraged the fisheries management bodies to step forward, investing in solutions that not only meet today's need, but also support long-term, sustainable fisheries financing.
Satu kali produksi, kalau produksi pertama itu dia butuhkan waktu 6 sampai 7 jam untuk produksi awal. Tapi setelah produksi selanjutnya itu 4 jam. Nah, di sini juga sudah tersedia fasilitas ada sumur untuk dia bahan baku. Jadi alhamdulillah bahan bakunya kita bisa ini. Makanya saya yakin, saya optimis bahwa bisa mendapatkan keuntungan untuk usaha itu.
Dan makin sudah mulai kita bekerja,
the FMB can use that money from the communities also to run their activities, including to conduct surveillance, to conduct campaigning on sustainable fisheries. So the communities can see that their money, they also can contribute from their small money to ensure the sustainability of their source of money.
The ice-making efforts, it's more than just preserving the catch. It's keeping the livelihoods alive. In every blocks of ice lies a story of resilience, determinations, and hope. By reinvesting their earnings into saving, surveillance, and community program, Bhutan's fishers are not only securing their future, they are protecting the oceans that sustain us all. This is more than a business. This is a movement. A promise that when communities come together, change is possible, and the sea can continue to give life for generations to come.